Ricardo, and I am a professional art dealer. And I welcome all of you to the Aurelius Art Show. Now, before we go on to the showcase, I have a request for all of you. Please make sure that during the descriptions of the art pieces, you make sure that you do not have a lot of volume, okay, so that our descriptions can be heard for your viewing pleasure. So just during the descriptions, the rest of the time, please frolic as much as you can. And one more thing I would like to tell you is that all the costumes of all the art pieces that you're going to see right now are made from scratch with a lot of love and effort. So your appreciation is very much appreciated. With that, I would like to ask you all a question. What comes to your mind when someone mentions art? To some, art is a profession. Art is an educational obligation. And to some, art is the most beautiful expression of humanity. With all its quirks and imperfections displayed in glorious splendor, art is love, art is life. To us, the Aurelius batch, art is the theme of our life portfolio, where we showcase iconic pieces of art throughout history from various parts of the world in its most human form, a tribute to the masters of color and abstract expression. With that being said, maestro, start the music. The show begins now. Starting off with the Almond Blossoms by Vincent van Gogh. Inspired by traditional Japanese artworks, Van Gogh made this masterpiece in 1890 during his stay in Paris to celebrate the birth of his nephew. Almond trees bloom in spring, so the painting symbolizes new life and a new hope for a better future. The costume is accessorized with various almond blossoms with a ball of light signifying new and bright beginnings. Now we have it as the Sunflowers by Vincent van Gogh. Van Gogh painted this sunny, spectacular piece of art over the course of a year in France as a representation of one of his close friends who found his dark life. Handmade sunflowers in the costume symbolizes friendship, warmth and clarity with shades of golden yellow, showcasing playfulness and poetic joy. Now we have the masterfully made Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh. Van Gogh painted this in 1889 after looking out a window during his stay in an asylum as a representation of the turbulent emotions he faced in a dark place. The costume has been meticulously hand-painted Starry Nights, and the tree in the painting is a representation of the connection between death and eternity, constant longing for belonging. Next we have the Irises by Vincent van Gogh. The all-black ensemble reflects the feeling of enchantment, like being confined in an asylum of one's own mind as Van Gogh was during the painting's project. But through the puppet jacket and glimpse of both emergence, the shirt with irises, Sicilian standing out with the bleakness. It captures the struggle between despair and the faint but persistent hope that refuses to die. Next in line, we have an icon of Surrealism, the persistence of memory by Salvador Dali. He claimed to be inspired by the melting of cheese to make this painting. It explores the human search for meaning in dreams, fantasies, and the subconscious in the background of the distortion of God, and the love that seems to gruesome which we are all having behind of our lives. Coming up next, we have the modern art masterpiece, Small Flies and Other Wings by Christine Eichner. It was released in 2003 and explores the theme of the fragility of life and the inevitability of death, and despite our weaknesses, there is still some beauty that could be found in our existence. All of the bugs in the costume are made by hand, and among the broken wings is in the grand scheme of things of the universe. Next up, we bring you one from our very own homeland, a painting of the legend of Draupadi by Raja Ravi Verma. This is a periodic masterpiece that conveys intense emotions with amazing visual storytelling of Draupadi's loss of dignity, and Lord Krishna preserved it through an infinite series of short extensions, an intense representation of abuse and hope and divine intervention. Next we have a historic Indian work of art close to home and close to our hearts. The Lady with the Lemon by Raja Raviram. Painted in the late 19th century, it shows a woman holding a lemon with a bright smile, signifying her purity, humility, and her innocence with multiple overtones here on oil canvas. Absolute national treasure, worth witnessing in any medium. Next we have It Was the Ophelia, painted by John Everett. It depicts the death of Ophelia, one of William Shakespeare's iconic characters after her descent into madness. The most striking aspect of this painting are the botanically applied flowers with philosophical meanings. Poppies mean death, daisies mean innocence, the violets mean faithfulness. A remarkable tragedy is shown in a remarkable way. Next we have The Lady of Shalott by John William Waterhouse. It is a unique painting that shows two perspectives. A woman leaving her tower by both kind and true love, knowing fully well that it could lead to her death. Either she dies by the river or with a broken heart. Two travesties representing the acceptance of one's fate. And no matter what the heart was, represented by the anatomically accurate heart. Next up we have the painting Lady on a Swing by the great John Gogh. A woman swinging in a lush garden surrounded by men who stand for the This painting is being presented with white wings, representing the beauty of the woman and a will to take free. One example of celebrating the aristocratic aspects of France before the French Revolution. Next we bring to you The Girl with a Pearl Earring by Johannes Vermeer. Popularly known as the Mona Lisa of Northern Europe, this painting was a character study of the whole discipline with various aspects of presenting lighting on oil canvas. The striking expression invokes a sense of intrigue and suspense as she stares into the depths of your soul. It's been made with a modern touch of the classical masterpiece. Next up we have The Witch's Sabbath by Francisco Gogh. It depicts a group of terrifying and crowned witches gathered around the devil. The atmosphere is grim, eerie, and nightmarish, critique of superstition. You see the devil forward, a representation of the ignorance of people behind. Next we have The Night with Her Train of Stars by Edward Robert Hughes. The painting reflects a peaceful transition from day to night, and the horrors of the darkness are replaced by soothing presence. The costume has various stars, illuminating in every direction, showing that even brightness can be enjoyed during the darkest moments of our lives. Next we have The Guernica by Pablo Picasso. Picasso painted this in response to the Nazi bomb. It shows a fallen soldier in all of his helplessness. To this day, this painting is used as a powerful anti-war statement. A universal cry against violence is now a global symbol, protest and peace. Now we have The Great Wave of Kanagawa by Katsushika Hideshi. Painting using costume fluid shows a towering wave, a symbolic representation of the contrast between nature's power and human fragility, with the Fuji remaining unmoved, the presence, the willingness, the humans to change and adapt to their ghostness. Now we have directly from the land of the rising sun, the Red Fuji. By the same artist, it shows the grandeur of Mount Fuji, bathed in a warm red blue, during the early morning under a clear blue sky, a symbol of good fortune. Represents stability, spirituality, and natural pride. Red color adds a critical intensity. Next we have the modern art masterpiece, stained glass by Louis Comfort Diffin. To others, glasses with accent is a representation of imperfection, but beauty can also be found in the most imperfect of places, as shown in the world. The costume is completely handmade. It represents a theme of looking through the unseen. Now we have the very first modern art ever made in history, a composition of red, blue, and yellow by Piet Mondrian. An art so iconic it inspired every modern art masterpiece that came after it. The painting balances asymmetrical geometry and bold blocks of color with negative space, aiming for universal harmony and order, a reflection of spiritual purity and balance, represented as different boxes of color. I hope you liked the solo show. And now, for your viewing pleasure, we're going to bring it all together. Let's go, everyone.
Introduce your lots.
Lot for real this time. Lot number 18, Richard.
Lot number 9, Duan.
Lot number 2, Hariritu.
Lot number 5, Ovia.
Lot number 10, Mohammed Hashim.
Lot number 13, Muguntan.
Lot number 19, Sasmita.
Lot number 3, Neha James.
Lot number 12, Pratiksha. Lot number 11, Preeti. Lot number 14, Nikolun. Lot number 7, Tatni. Lot number 8, Samyukta.
Lot number 1, Jacob.
Lot number 15, Shakti. Lot number 6, Tejasvi. Lot number 19, Ivan. Lot number 16, Kirtana. Lot number 4, Jennifer.
Lot number 17, Ashwin.
Thank you guys. Lot number 3, your stage setting time.